Coming up on KSPORTS New England, the big man in the middle of the Patriots' defensive line, Vince Wilfork, shows his big heart in the fight against diabetes. Ever wondered how you'd fare in a fight against Irish Mickey Ward? One lucky fan got to find out. Alex Reamer talks about women and their role in sports with ESPN anchor Sage Steele. We'll shadow the radio voice of the Boston Red Sox, Dave O'Brien. And in our KSPORTS New England Hall of Fame, we profile a real All-American girl. All this and much more coming up on KSPORTS New England.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another edition of KSPORTS New England, the sports show about kids produced by kids. And we have quite the lineup for you today. I'm Alexis, Paige.
What's good, New England? I am Cam Rogers, live at the Fan Zone at Harvard Stadium, home of the Boston Cannons, a Major League Lacrosse team.
Yeah, and Cam, you know that they call lacrosse the fastest game on the turf, and it may even be the hottest and fastest growing game in the United States, especially up here in the Northeast.
Yeah, the fury and action of the sport of lacrosse is pretty unreal. Looking back at my times freshman year, I spent a great deal of it on the bench, but I still got to learn a little bit about the sport.
That's pretty awesome. Well, we have Boomer, the Cannons mascot, with us today.
What's going on, Boomer? How are you? Good. You pumped for this game? Absolutely.
Awesome. How did you prepare for the game today? Very nice. Good ideas.
All right, so if I were to jump in your little hole here, would you be able to shoot me into the air by any chance? All right, that works.
Awesome. We'll have to try that later. Well, today's show definitely has a lacrosse feel, and that brings us to our spotlight on an outstanding area athlete. We call it the KSPORTS Hall of Fame, and our latest inductee is a senior from Westwood High School. Her name is Sarah Biron, and she is lighting up the scoreboard and helping keep a long-standing winning tradition alive. Rachel Sheehan has her story.
Girls might play lacrosse by different rules, but the passion for the sport is the same. That is certainly the case with Westwood High School senior Sarah Biron. The three-time All-American midfielder is a member of the #1 ranked team in Massachusetts and 5th in the nation. Westwood! The game of lacrosse branded Sarah the very first time she played.
My first lacrosse practice ever, I went out there and I actually got hit in the face with a ball and broke my nose. And I just got back out there and kept playing.
And hasn't stopped. In 3 years of high school lacrosse, the Globe All-Scholastic does it all on the field. 112 goals and counting, 43 assists and counting. But the points are only half the story of what separates Sarah from her peers on the lacrosse field.
She is after every single ground ball, every 50-50 is hers, and I think just her overall excitement for the game and love for the game is just what really separates her from everyone else.
Every time she goes after something, she goes hard. That work ethic, you know, that we talked about, or just trying to describe, that's what we say. What would Sarah do in that situation? She wouldn't give up. She wouldn't just play defense. She'd go back after it, shoot again, defend again, you know, never tiring.
Fatigue is not an option for this National Honor Society student athlete who plays for an elite club team, in addition to her high school team. Byron will play for the U.S. North Region All-Stars who are going to Disney World this summer. Playing with other elite lacrosse players is great, but playing with her longtime buddies from Westwood is special too, and she is able to adapt her game.
My club team is a lot of really good middies, and when we go out there, we work together. We've been playing with each other since the 7th grade, and I think I'm more of a ground ball getter, a draw control getter, and I go down there and make the third pass, not the assist or the goal, but I think on this team, I have more of a leader role in the offense as well as the defense and in the midfield.
In the fall, she heads to legendary lacrosse school Johns Hopkins in Maryland, a school she has had her eyes on from the very beginning of her lacrosse career.
I actually wanted to go to Hopkins since I was in 7th grade, and when I was talking to the coach, I really fell in love with her, and I was so excited to play for her. When I told her I was going, it was probably the best moment of my life.
She can now add being named to the KSPORTS Hall of Fame as another great moment. Reporting on Sarah Biron from Westwood High School, I'm Rachel Sheehan for KSPORTS New England.